Hi guys, welcome back to Tech with TJ. Today what I got for you is a review over the Fanttik V10 Apex. This is just a handheld vacuum that I thought looked pretty cool, and I bought it because, honestly, because I needed one. I don't actually have like a little handheld vacuum, and it would be very useful to have around for like cleaning up my desk, inside my 3D printers, things like that that just need a cleaning, and it's kind of hard to reach. But yeah, so let's get into the unboxing and get into it. Alrighty guys, so here's the unboxing of the Fanttik. It's the V10 Slim Apex. Trying out this new way of opening boxes, so I apologize if it doesn't like go through that well, but anyways, it's a pretty big box. Let's open it up here. Oh, okay, so there's a lot of stuff in here. I'll go through it one at a time. So, they give you a nice bag, branded bag. That's pretty cool. Pretty thick. I think everything is going to be individually packaged, so I guess that's kind of a good thing. A lot of packaging, though. You get a little brush to clean it out, if I had to guess. Your charging cord, USB-A, USB-C. So, pretty generic, I would say. Let's see what else we got in here. Taking out an entire section. Alright. This is just their filter. There's not much to say about that. Okay, so yeah, I was right. Everything is individually packaged. So that's pretty cool, I guess. Like I said, a lot of packaging. Makes me struggle a lot. Alright, so here's the first attachment, just like an extension. This is going to be, yep, a little brush head for it. Probably for that other attachment there. So yeah, this is a lot of packaging. A lot of stuff though that they give you. Oh, this is neat. This is for like pet hair, I bet. Because it has like these rubber bristles. They're kind of stiff. That is actually very nice. I was not expecting that at all. I haven't seen any video or any review, nothing about this. So I will, hopefully have a good experience with it. Oh, they give you another one. This is kind of a softer one, the gray is. Gosh, I don't know what. This probably is the actual vacuum itself because it is pretty heavy. Oh, yep. So here's how it looks. There's your filter inside, so they give you the spare. Here's where the tips fit in. Oh, that's how you empty it. As you can see, I'm messing with it before I even read the instructions. That's just how we roll here. Here we go, a little peel action. Alright, that's pretty cool. Charging port. Yeah, that's pretty much all I got to show you, I guess, really right now for the vacuum cleaner itself. There is some more attachments here. This is just the manual. I'll read that later. Gosh, this is a big deal. Let me make sure I'm like opening that correctly. I'll take this. We'll start with something easy first. Well, that just dropped, but these are all your blower attachments. This is the one that dropped. It's a little brush. Gosh, they put everything in plastic. I mean, that's good and bad, like I said. Another attachment. I really don't know what this one's for. Maybe like the blower part. All right, now that I have fumbled with that completely, this is what was in there. It's just like an extension tube where you can really vacuum up everything. It has that little angle to it. And I did miss one more deal here. That wasn't too bad. Gosh, plastic, plastic, plastic. All right, this is the last attachment. So that is the complete unboxing for this. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that part. All right, so now after the unboxing, talk about little key specs, things like that. As you can see, this is, I mean, you saw it from the unboxing, but this is it. The charge state is, the max mode is 15 minutes, eco mode is 30 minutes, if you can see that. But yeah, it's very nice. It's pretty weighty. Not too like heavy, I guess. I will demonstrate it later, and I'm kind of not want to turn it on right now because it's kind of loud, but yeah, that's pretty much it. It has an easy like locking mechanism here that makes sure you don't accidentally press, because if you press this button, how it kind of lifts up there, I'll try to show it. That's actually how you dump it. So this top part just kind of flips open. This yellow deal locks it in place. So that's kind of cool. Actually, I guess I can just yeah, you see, that's kind of cool, I thought. That's pretty much all I had to say about the design wise. I mean, it's a vacuum cleaner. It's kind of hard to go into detail about a vacuum cleaner. But yeah, so now I'm gonna go to some real world testing. I have some dirt from a potted plant that didn't make it, so I'm gonna sprinkle that on my desk and just show you guys how well it cleans it up. All right, so as you guys can see, I got the dirt kind of sprinkled out over here from the plant. Here's the vacuum, just a simple attachment. So if you hold it down, now it turns on. Sorry for the loudness. Yeah, you see? So it, vacuums it up pretty good. This is on the low mode. Let me sprinkle some more. Oh. Well, I sprinkled some more, I guess. So here's the high mode. As you see, it vacuums all that up pretty easily. Now, I did kind of spill a lot, to be honest with you, so I apologize about that. I'll finish cleaning that up later. But that's what I wanted to show you guys, is just a quick little demonstration of how it's used and how well it vacuums up in both modes. All right, so after this demonstration there that, was a little more intense than I thought, this is what it looks like when you detach. As you can see, it just twists, unlock, lock. You have this part right here, which, goes right here that you slide on. And then they also give you a filter. So this filter actually has two pieces. This part, which is a reusable one, it says to just dry it, make sure that it's 100% dry before you use it again. It just pops into there like that. Has this little ring on the back, so that way when you're getting it out, it's a little easier to have something to pull onto. So then on the back of here, it just pops on there like that. That lays flat. And then, like I mentioned, you put that yellow dot, kind of hard to see here, in the unlock and twist to lock. And now you got it on there. So that's just kind of how you change the filter and, clean it, things like that. Just wanted to mention that. So now I guess let's talk about the pros and cons. So pros are, it's really good as a handheld vacuum that can do multiple things. I only showed off the vacuuming because that's what I bought it for, but it also could work as a blower, inflator. There's a couple other things it can do, which is pretty neat. It's pretty lightweight, so that's nice. And I mean, very easy to use. All the attachments just pop right in. There's no really like having to disassemble to do it function, so that's pretty nice. I would say the cons are the runtime in the high mode. 15 minutes, that's not a lot of time. So if you're really like cleaning out a car or something like that, you know, that could be a little hiccup in the road there. But other than that, I would say maybe the noise level too. Probably you'll hear it. It's pretty loud, so that's kind of something to be aware of. But yeah, that's pretty much all I had for the cons. It's kind of hard to list a ton of cons for, like I said, a handheld vacuum. But it's very nice, feels very premium. I highly recommend it. I will say that I believe they do have a cheaper option where it's like the V8, which is kind of like the model below this one, where it doesn't have the screen. I think it has a little less suction power and doesn't come with as much attachments. But other than that, it pretty much has the same essentials. So if that's something that you're looking for, but you don't want to purchase the, you know, the more expensive one, which is totally fair, you can purchase that one. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have for you guys. Today is just this vacuum. I thought it was pretty neat. That's why I bought it. It wasn't sent out to me or anything, but anyways, hope you guys like it. Please comment down below your thoughts on it, and you know, yeah, just comment down below, subscribe, and thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.